Hello, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. Yep, you already know I am the Alondra Alba. Thank you very much. And before we get into the topic, let's break down my horoscope. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but my do's and don'ts are kind of concerning because the Coaster app, it says like my topic or like my horoscope, and then it says my do's and my don'ts. Yeah. Also, we're doing different lights for every single one. Kind of love it. I loved I think it was like pink that I used one time. Love that. But this orange one, I love it. I don't know why. Whenever it's like, and it's not fall, it's dead ass winter. But when it's fall, these lights, I put these for Halloween and they just went perfect. That was a good little experience. But who knows, for June, I'll have it be multicolor. If you know, you know. But anyways, my daily horoscope. So for today, it says, you get to decide what furniture to put in your doll's house. All right. Do I need to repeat myself, or did we understand that? Because low-key, I feel like I need to repeat myself. Like, the first instant reaction is, in my head, is Dollhouse. Wait, is it called Dollhouse? Yes, from Emily Martinez, where it's like, places, getting you. Wait, what if that's not how the song goes and I'm just butchering it up? No, because I know that for a fact there has to be Melanie Martinez. And then Dollhouse. Yes. Okay, lyrics. Yes, okay. It's pretty much like how behind closed doors, it's not how it seems. Like, this picture perfect family in the public is not what it seems to be like behind closed doors. But that's going way too deep into it. I don't know. I think it's like you get to decide. What if I go way more deeper than it is? And it's really just like, you get to decide what furniture. But like, in a way, like, you know, let me know what you think. Like, genuinely, give me a little, like, what if it's saying something way more deeper and you shatter my heart? You know what? Shatter my heart. Don't care. And then we get into our do's. And for my do's, it says how do I pronounce this word? Tinctures, which is spelled Tinctures, long walks, and go on record. Now, long walks, okay, self-explanatory, like, okay, period, like, go on long walks. Then go on record. Now you're losing me. But then we get to tinctures, or however you say it, and you want to know the meaning? You want to know the meaning? And it's part of my do's. By Google, a medicine made by dissolving a drug in alcohol. Second meaning, a slight trace of something. The example, she could not keep a tincture of bitterness out. Okay, how do we say this? Let's see.
Tincture.
Whatever. Okay, hold up.
Tincture.
Yep, perfect. Oh, wait, it says be tang. Oh, in a third person present, it means be tinged, flavored, or, whoa. Hold up. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's telling me to be a sober girly, which I am. I don't know. I just think it's really just saying to drink water. That's how we're gonna put it. That's how we're gonna put it, is to know more of you know what, and to be more holy. Thank you very much. And then it says for my don'ts is gloat. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, period. Lose the plot. It's like, I know we're only in our first month of the year, but don't lose the plot because you're already losing it. Just kidding. Hopefully it's not what that's saying, but. And then the last one is staircase wit. I didn't look up the meaning for this one. I do have it pulled up, but it means staircase wit is an English term that refers to the situation of thinking of a witty comeback or the perfect reply too late. Wait! Hold up. Okay, sorry if that was loud. Hold up. It comes from the French phrase, not reading that, which literally translates to the wit of the staircase. That called me out. This is why I'm telling you guys we are doing this, because what the actual heck? I have such a hard, this is where you're my therapist, so hold my hand. But I have such a hard time of like when people say something, I do come back with a comeback, but sometimes I just go ahead and just not say anything, or I'm like, shut up. And then later on I'm like, I should have said this, or this would have been such a good reply. Or I come back, like with my coworkers and stuff specifically, is that they'll say something and it's always like playful in a way, never to bring harm. But then I'm like, oh, you know what I should have said? And then I say this. So instead, now hear me out. What if it's saying instead of, okay, hold up, let me gather my thoughts. Instead of focusing on what happened in the past, let it go and continue. No, because if that's what it's trying to say, wait, so pretty much don't do this. Yeah, wait, hold up. What if I'm getting way more deeper than I need to be? What if I drive myself crazy? But no, I think that's what it is. And I literally was just on the phone with my parents not long ago being like, this is going on and this, and what if I did this, and what if I did that? And they're like, whoa, leave your problems, like your house problems at your house, your work problems at your work, and your personal problems, like, wait, I don't know if they said anything about personal problems, but I guess like personal problems is house problems, so leave it at like the door. Like everything is a new chapter, everything is a new page in your book. And I'm like, oh, you're so right. I'm sorry you've told me this like multiple times and I keep saying the same thing, but you're so right. So I know the universe is pretty much being like, wake the fuck up. Oh, wake up. That's what I should have said. But anyways, now that I'm done literally overthinking my life and overthinking every single situation that I've ever been in. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do that. So after not overthinking everything, let's get into my actual topic for the day. So today I want to talk about my social media break, because I've been on a break for a while now. I think it started in November of 2024 last year, but we just have to specify, you know. And I deleted Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I think that's it. Yes, that's the only ones that I have. The only social media that I have is like Pinterest and what else? Snapchat. Snapchat's a big one. Look at me right now. Snapchat is such a big one for me that I do not think I can delete. I literally have, so I have my notes here, and I have in my notes that I'm gonna delete my Snapchat. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. And we'll get into that later. But to go back on track, I deleted pretty much the main ones that were causing me to doom scroll. Doom scroll was such a big thing. The thing is that Snapchat, I still kind of doom scroll, but at the same time, it's not as bad as how it was when I had TikTok and specifically Instagram, because I love Instagram, and I look at Instagram reels all the time. So And I loved posting on there too, just like posting random stuff, and I made it like a mission to post and everything. So much more consistent on Instagram than I am on YouTube. So what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, it was just, and also I'm in college right now, and I'm about to get my associates, but one of the things that I was doing besides just procrastinating, the reason I was procrastinating was because of social media. I genuinely, it is so bad. It is so, so bad because I tend to literally be like, oh yeah, I'll do my work. Let me just watch this. And then sit back and not do anything for like 2 hours. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's midnight. I need to go to bed. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Like, and then I'll sit in my bed like this on my phone again. So it's like, no. I had to delete that. TikTok was kind of really the same thing. I went on there to sometimes post, but then really I was only on there sometimes to, I don't even know. TikTok was just kind of fading off for me. Instagram was more of my click there. And then also I just wanted to disconnect from a lot of people. Instagram specifically is where I have a lot of the people that I went to school with, and just like am really like am close but aren't close at the same time. Because in high school, y'all, here's the thing. I've had a good high school experience. I'd like to say that I did have a good high school experience, and I am so grateful for everyone in my high school like experience. Good or bad, it's made me the person I am today. So yeah, so I'm not saying that I'm calling out anyone in any means, but like I just really did want to disconnect from seeing other people's lives, because it kind of creates that like social pressure in a way where it's like, well, this person's doing this and they're the same age as me, so why am I not doing this? Or this person reached this goal and that's the same goal I wanted to do, so why am I not doing that? And it's kind of just comparing and contrasting. So it was not healthy, specifically Instagram. And on TikTok, sometimes it'll show up like people's posts and stuff. So I just thought, instead of comparing myself to what others are accomplishing and being jealous in a way, I should just put that away. And if they tell me that they're accomplishing something, I should be happy for them. Like, I do not care. There should not be a bone of jealousy, because your accomplishments are your accomplishments and mine are mine. It doesn't matter whether or not I am on the same level as anyone else, because we are living this life for the first time, and I'm gonna get to whatever I want to get whenever the timing is right, and whenever the universe is like, boom, here you go. Because that's the biggest thing, is just that comparing. And I just need to disconnect from that. I realized that my mental health was definitely deteriorating from social media. And this is not a sign for any single parent out there looking at this and saying that you need to control your child in a negative way from social media. It's just saying teach, keyword teach, your children how to have an equal balance by talking and reassuring that you can have an equal balance. Because I want to download my social media again. Like, I want to be able to have that equal balance. It's just the fact that I am trying to learn this. I'm just trying to learn this and trying to have my own experience, because my goal as well is to have my own experience and be able to tell other people. When people tell me, how's your break going, I want to say positive things, and I want to say negative things too, and say, you know what, this, but also there's light at the end of the tunnel, because that's all it is. And so that's one of the main reasons I did it, was because I do want to learn that equal balance. And trust me, I am still learning that, because like I said, I have Snapchat, and Snapchat does take away a lot of my daily focus, but it's only because I'm choosing to not prioritize other things. At the end of the day, it's my choice. I am a 20-year-old woman who can make my own choices, so I just need to start stepping up to that and actually making sure that I'm being responsible with this social media stuff, because as much as they try to ban TikTok or ban whatever, it's gonna stay. Like, it's gonna be our future. So why make it a negative platform and make it a positive one? When people say, now I'm just venting. Now I'm just going off on this whole thing. But like, when people say that social media is negative and social media is this, the only reason it is negative is because you make it negative. The algorithm chooses what you like. So if it is suggesting negative stuff, you click do not suggest again and you keep going on your merry way. It was getting negative to me because I made it negative. Because my mind was saying compare yourself and do this and do that. But I chose to now make that space more positive, so when I come back to it, I'm ready. I just recently started unadding a lot of people on Snapchat that I didn't even know. Now, this is probably going to be a little controversial, but please hear me out. I was young. I would always hop on like these like apps that were suggested for teenagers, and it was like to make friends and to do this, but let's be real. And so like I'd always add random people on my Snapchat from like these different stuff, and like that's not safe, that's not okay. And thank goodness that like, you know, everything went positive, because I was smart. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I didn't say, oh yeah, come meet me at this place at this time. Like, no, I wasn't about to get kidnapped, but like it was people from like Arkansas. I don't live anywhere near Arkansas. Like, why am I adding these people? And it's like, oh, just to get my Snapchat numbers up and just to get my Snap this. And it's like, I wasn't even starting social media or anything. So why in the hell did I care about that? So yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. So I just recently, this past 2 months, I've been unadding people because they'll pop up with their stories, or their story will pop up, and I said, I'm not gonna unadd this person. They're having this drama on there. Like, I remember, oh my gosh, I remember this one girl that I had that, again, never met, was posting on their issues with her baby daddy, and that the baby daddy was like saying that she's a da 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 da, and I'm like, we are 17 years old. What do you mean you are being called a, because you don't even know who the child's father is? Like, so that's okay. I will say that's one of the reasons I did keep a lot of people on there, was because I love the drama, especially if it doesn't involve me. I want to know what's going on, and I just needed to get away from that. So every single person that I see that I really do not know who it is, I'm just unadding. I'm still having trouble unadding people that I do know, even though I don't talk to them. It's like, oh, but I don't want to be rude and be like, oh, you're like, let me push you out of the side. But then at the same time, it's like, but we have no connection anymore. And that's okay, because I'm not trying to say this in a rude way, but if like people grow out of those connections, and that's totally fine. I'm just trying to realize that myself too. Like, I keep saying all this, but at the same time, I'm still trying to learn that out. You know, life is crazy. So yeah, the impact that has happened, I will say, I am not worried about recent like trends. I used to be like, oh, what's trendy this? What's trendy that? What if I do this? I need to do this video. And again, I wasn't even posting social media for like a platform. It was really just for myself, but I was stressing out being like, oh, I can't post this. It's too late. And it's like, no, just post it for fun. Like, why care? So that's one of the things that I will say. But I will say I'm not on top of trends. I feel old when I say this. I feel like a millennial being like, I don't know the recent trends, but I do know because of my children. I don't know. I don't have children, but my siblings specifically, they will literally say stuff and I'm like, what are you talking about? And they'll be like, look at this. So specifically my sister Lady, dude, this girl knows I haven't had social media for months, but she has showed me that there are over 100 TikToks that she sent me, as well as Instagram reels. And I know for a fact my parents are still doing the same. I know for a fact. And they'll send TikTok videos to our family group chat. And I'm like, yo, I cannot see this. I don't have TikTok. So they'll like, oh, let me screen record it. And I'm like, we're just going through so much for I'm like, just show me in person at this point. Or I am scared every single time I hop on FaceTime with my sister, because I just feel like we are gonna sit there for hours and she's just gonna scroll and show me everything that's going on. And the video she sends me, oh my god. How this girl, I can make a whole video about all these videos that she sent me, because I'm just like, what's going on? What is your for you page? It's not positive, it's not negative, it's you need help. It's time to take your phone away. So yeah, it's insane. But I will say that it is very sad that whenever I say the only reason I know these trends is because of Snapchat Reels. Don't kill me, please. Because it's so it's so embarrassing, because oh my gosh, if any of you guys who are my story knows about this and didn't say anything, because literally I was scrolling on like the Snapchat Reels thing and I posted a damn video on my story that I didn't know I posted it, because okay, let me give you the real rundown. So it was about this thing about situationships or something, where it's like, if they can't put a ring on it, you don't give them this. And I'm like, period, okay. But it was, I don't even know, it was stupid. And so then I posted it on accident. So I went and deleted it, and it's a deleted snap. So I log off of Snapchat, go to bed, whatever. The next day, my friend Michael goes, will you send me that video that you have on your story? Sorry? What video? That is one of my biggest fears, if someone's swiping on my story and be like, what's this? You know, I'm bare. So then I go on there and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, he said, can you send me the TikTok? How am I gonna tell my best friend that was not a TikTok and it was a Snapchat reel? That's embarrassing to say that. Oh yeah, no, that was a Snapchat reel. I think I did say that. I probably saw the messages, but bless his soul. I think I ended up sending it to him, but it was a Snapchat reel that I just sent it to him. But I was like, what do you mean I posted that? So then I posted on my story. You guys are fake for not telling me that this was on my story. You thought this was a... Second of all, you guys thought this was a normal occurrence that you didn't question it. You didn't swipe up. No one swiped up and said, hey girl, did you mean to post this? Now I know how y'all think about me. That is insane. No. I just realized that like it just seemed normal for me to post it. I mean, whatever. It was kind of funny, but not really. It was kind of like, oh, yeah. It's like one of those videos that you watch for the first time. You're like, oh, yeah, that's so true. And then you keep scrolling. But it was on there for a while. Yeah. And then people swipe up and they're like, yeah, I was kind of questioning why you posted that. You were questioning and you didn't tell me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. I think that's kind of funny. And it's a good story to tell, but goodness gracious. And also, I think I sent it to Michael. I don't know. So if I did, and if you're watching this, let me know. So yeah, that's that. But also, another benefit that's been without social media is... my screen time is down. Hey. Have you guys seen when like people post their things and it's like their screen time is literally like 24 hours and I'm like, and for a day, and you're like, how is that possible? Like, do you not do anything all day or what's good? Like I remember in middle school, it was kind of like, I guess not a challenge, but to see how high your Snapchat score, not Snapchat score, your like screen time can be. And I was like, oh, mine's like 14 million. And you're like, I'm sorry, do you sleep? And their eye bags are like down here. But yeah, I think that's insane. Like, I love it when it gives me the runtime. I'm like, yeah, you only have like 3 hours per day. And I'm like, yes. That's only because too, I work like crazy. So I barely am on my phone to begin with. But definitely not having that social media has stopped me from being on, from having my screen time go so up. And I'm not on my phone as often because it always send me like all this. The one thing that pisses me off about these social media apps is how they send you, it's like, she dislocated her arm, and it's like, what? So you have to click on it, and now you're scrolling for 2 hours. Do you think that's fair? Because I don't. So I'm like, and it does it on purpose. It'll tell you the most bizarre caption, so you have to click on it. But no, that's insane. These captions are crazy. Or it says like, oh, your friends are doing this. Want to catch up on what they're doing? I'm like, well, the FOMO goes hard. So yes, I do want to know, actually. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's one of the main things that I don't miss. The only thing is that notifications that I get from social media is, I just realized I need to take away Temu notifications. Do you know how many times it tells me like, you can get this for like 50 cents? And I'm like, oh my God, swipe. So instead of being like, no more notifications, I just keep swiping. I just need to delete it. And I also just get like, oh, this person sent you a snap or all this, and a lot of missed calls, a lot of missed messages. I want to do better with responding, I swear. And I swear I can do a whole nother video about me not responding as well, but we don't want to get into that controversial topic. Anyways, I know I just talked about Snapchat, but I did, like I said, I had on my notes right here that I was going to delete it. No, I'm not going to. And let me tell you why. So I use Snapchat as a camera roll, and I love putting everything on my Snapchat. I actually just made a video today at my work that I want to edit and like have it be on our work TikTok page, and if it's good enough, but if it's funny, but stuff like that, like I just love it. And also the memories, like when it says like, this is how I was 5 years ago and then what I'm doing today. One of the things that I love when it happens are, I don't know if I love it, but I definitely think it's kind of crazy, is when I'm wearing a shirt and then I'll click on my memories and I was wearing that same shirt like 2 years ago or something. That's insane. But I will say, if you knew me in 2020, no, 2021 and down, from like 2017 to 2021, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Erase that memory. Be out of your damn mind right now. And if you don't, I'm coming to your damn house. I was a whole different person then. I don't care. And it probably was because of a main reason that I'm thinking about right now. But no. It makes me want to cry thinking about it, because I cannot stand myself from 5 years ago. I cannot stand myself. I don't care that, I'm not gonna say it actually, that girl did not deserve to be bullied, but she did deserve to be like, you're cringy. Because if I were to be in the same room, the person that I was 5 years ago, I wouldn't be here today. Let's just say that I don't know. And I just think about it and it makes me cringe, and it makes me literally want to curl up in a ball and never leave my apartment ever again. Because who in the hell was that? Who the hell was that? I just need to stop talking about it, because then I keep thinking of like little memories that I'm thinking of right now, and then I'm like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just, I don't know who I was. I don't know. I feel like everyone in 2020 was just like, what the hell? Like, what were we on? What did that pandemic do to us? There was more than just COVID going around. Thank you. So, yeah, I don't know. And I can never do, I don't know how people do reacting to my old videos. Because if I did that, I probably would go into cardiac arrest. I do not think I could physically survive that. I don't think so. And that's why I say thank goodness for character development. Thank goodness for me to come out. I don't know. My straight era was crazy. And I don't even know. I don't even want to get into it. But, like, that's so funny. I don't know. How did I have friends? I don't know. And those friends are still here to this day. I'm like, how did you really like me back then? I don't know. But, yeah. I will say I still like looking back because I remember seeing, like, sometimes these videos where it's like, I don't even know, like, the videos will pop up and it's me crying, me sobbing, just being like, this is going wrong in this and this and this. And I'm just sitting there like, and then I'll make an update. So I'll grab my phone and I'll be like, yeah, girl, we doing better. Don't worry. Like I will sit there and talk to myself because I have this thing. Hold up. What is it about though? I'm trying to remember. Every single April, I think, I do an update on myself and how I'm doing and just like every little thing. And I started it, I think, in like 2021, I want to say, because I did one in 2020 and it was like me talking and then it was just like a little update. You know how Billie Eilish does those Vanity Fair things? Talking about that, I have not watched it and I need to watch it. But how she does that, I kind of do that with myself and I just like say, oh yeah, this is new and this is new and this happened and oh yeah, we don't like that bitch, or oh my gosh, yeah, like we still like this person, whatever. Like I think it's interesting. So I don't know, it's just insane. And social media is insane and life is insane. So that's the quote for the day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my whole social media event. If you needed a sign to delete it, here it is. I will not be deleting Snapchat, but I'm still going to keep the limits on it and just try to have the willpower to really not keep doom scrolling and not keep going on it. Recently, I've done better. I was going to continue staying on my phone, but I said, no, we need to record this podcast. We need to do it because it's just a must. It's just a must. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So let's end this off with, another thing before we end this off too, is the one main reason I have not deleted Snapchat as well is because, tell me you heard that? So actually we're stopping right now and I'm going to go to church. What in the darn hell was that? Oh, I know what happened. It's because my boxing is connected to a command strip thing. I feel like it keeps moving. I think we're good. Anyways, but it's like connected to it and it just was like tipping off and ripped off. So that's besides the point. But going back to it, I have a streak of 540 something on there. How did it get this long? I don't know. This is my longest streak ever. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've lost this streak 3 times. But my good old pal bestie Tristan keeps buying it. Yeah, so he's bought it. And so I feel bad being like, hey, I'm just gonna delete Snapchat. Yeah. And we're just gonna lose our 500 something day streak. Sorry, bye, love you. So I'm just gonna keep it for that. And he reminds me, he will text me. If it is on timer, he texts me and goes, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I send a snap. So it's okay. It's just become part of my routine. Part of my routine for the past 540 some days. So I'm not mad about it. I'm not. But I just don't want to be the person to be like, yeah, we're just going to lose it. And what if I delete it and he keeps buying it? I don't want him to do that. So we're just going to keep it. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I love Snapchat. And plus, since I'm like deleting a lot of people on there, it's gotten better. And like I haven't been doom scrolling and stuff through like people's stories, seeing whether or not the baby's hers or not. But yeah. Hers is crazy. Hold up. And to end it off, let's talk about my favorite song at the moment. Little controversial one. I feel like everything in this video is, but Daddy Issues. The Neighborhood has a chokehold on me. They have been one of my top artists for years now. I've been obsessed with them for, I don't even know how long. Probably like 2019, 2018. So, yeah. And right now, I don't know what it was, but this morning, so I worked Sunday night, and I was playing once everyone left. I played my own radio station through the speakers, and then in the morning when I was there the next day, they were playing the music again, and then all of a sudden you just hear but, and it's the beginning of Daddy Issues. I collapsed because I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is how I'm starting my day. That's why it's just controversial, because it's like, Daddy Issues, really? But it's like, Daddy Issues, really? And I'm not saying I have daddy issues. That's not what I'm saying. But the song itself, oh my gosh. The song Daddy Issues with Sid, I think it is. Yes, with Sid. Go ahead and cry, little boy. Oh my gosh, that song is so good. Especially with like the remix and everything. But I just love this song, and I just love singing it. But then I'm like, ooh, am I giving the wrong impression now? Like, am I saying I'm mentally ill? It's The Neighborhood, of course I am. So yeah, Daddy Issues by The Neighborhood, favorite song at the moment. Bumping that on the way to the movies, because that's where I'm about to go. So thank you so much for listening to this. If you've stuck this far, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because, again, since I'm on this whole social media break, I do not have a way of contacting anyone on like different social media platforms to go watch my YouTube videos. So yeah. So this is probably just my family and friends watching it. So hey y'all, hey, how we doing? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay safe, guys. Have an amazing day. Oh, let me know what light you want my LEDs to be next. Yeah, they probably won't be the same like you say for a while, just because, like I said, I do have a lot of these pre-recorded, so I do stay consistent. Thank you very much. But someday they will be. Who knows? So peace out.